Hello and welcome to the video about how to use Amerigy and how to create your diary entries. Right now we are looking at the homepage of Amerigy once you freshly logged in and you have your avatar or your account set up, but your diary is empty, as the page says. So right now it's quite obvious and straightforward. Let's just go to the editor. And what I'm going to show you now is, well, firstly, we can see that there is nothing here. There are no trips, no stories, no memories here. So I will show you one by one how to do it. So first off, I'm going to create a story from Georgia, and because the story is from Georgia, firstly I have to create a trip. It will be called Georgia 2016, and this trip took place, as far as I can remember, I think it was like this. Quite simply, I will put in the start and end dates, and then I'll just create the trip. So okay, these are our dates. So boom, let's go for it. And right now we see the trip Georgia 2016 has been created and there are no stories. So the obvious thing to do now is to create a new story. And the story will be called From Ushguli to Batumi, which are two Georgian cities, towns that we traveled from between. And it's not really important, let's just say it was on the 20th of August 2016. Here we go. And right now, what we see here is this is the structure of the story. In my design, a story is made up of multiple memories. You will see very shortly why was the purpose. So the first memory is from Ushguli, that's where the story starts. And I will mark it with a point here. I will add the text and the images later on, but right now I will focus on just setting up all the memories. So the first one was Ushguli, then it was a town called Mestia. Boom. Then we went to another town called Zugdidi. Boom. And finally, the last memory will be from Batumi. There we go. So right now we have the route of our story set up. I mean, there's no need doing it necessarily this way. You can first just fill in the whole memory and then proceed to the other one. I just wanted to show it this way. And because I do not want you to look at me as I'm typing all the text inside, I have the text already prepared. So I will paste it in. You see, it start. And I will also paste some pictures inside. Okay, let's do this. So this is going to be the first image. I can also upload multiple. So sorry that it takes so long. Right now I'm also thinking what to do. So oh yeah, this is how we do it. It takes some time because my upload is slow in here, but here we go. And here are all the pictures. And this is our first memory of our story from Ujguli to Batumi. The very first memory is called Ujguli. I will show you later on how it translates into the presentation of the story. But right now, let's go on and do Mestia. Again, I have the text prepared. It's very short actually. So here we go. And from Mestia there are also few pictures, therefore I will just post the single one once I find it. Okay. Oh yeah, there we go. Boom. The third story will have a bit more text, but I have no images for it. Done. And ultimately, Batumi. Again, for Batumi, there is both. There is some text and there are some images. One, two, three. Nope. Three and four. There we go. So we are done. And now we see three links here. There is viewing memory, viewing story, and viewing the diary. Let's go one by one. So firstly, viewing memory, quite on the left hand we see there is Georgia 2016, which is the name of the trip along with the date range. Then we see the story name from Ujguli to Batumi here on the left hand side. Quite obviously this is where your folder structure of your trips and stories will be. Once there will be more of them, there will be more items here on the left side, but right now we have only our first trip and first story. So this on the right side is the view of the story. You see, there are all the four memories that belong to this story, and we can switch between them. Coming back here, we decided to view memory when on the Batumi memories. So here we can see obviously that the Batumi memory is selected. And if we go and view Zugdidi, the Zugdidi memory will be selected. And now looking at the memory, there are four features to see here. There is the text, which looks like this. Here we can see just the beginning with the possibility to click the detail and see more. Then we see the map of the whole trip with the current memory selected here. The feature is better demonstrated when we just switch between the memories and wait a bit, because this map is being dynamically counted. But we were at Batumi, so let's stay there. Then we see the title, the cover image of the memory, which is for the time being the first image in the gallery. The remaining pictures from the gallery are also listed down here. Oops, shouldn't happen. Like this, yeah. And this is it. And this is also, or you know what? Let's firstly just go briefly through the profile. This is my profile, and here we can see the diary. I will speak more about this profile in a separate video, but right now we focus on the diary. So beneath your profile map and information, there is your diary widget. There is the latest story in there, which means that once you create another story, then this memory will be obvious. The story will obviously be replaced here. So it will be no longer from Ujguli to Batumi, but for example, hiking Ukraine, like in my case. And here in this diary view, we can see the the particular memory. So this being the first one, being the second one, etc. With the cover image beneath, the map to the right, and the only thing that is completely missing here is the rest of the gallery. That's simply because I wanted to keep this view simple. And ultimately we can go back into the diary, into the full diary view. The idea is that on this side, this can be viewed by any Amerigi user, so you can navigate your friends or followers to sign in to Amerigi and give them this link, and they will see it the same way as we are looking at it now. And how it relates to the diary, if we click here, this image, we get onto the page of the diary, onto my page of the diary, and again, this is a link we can just share with anyone. There is also another way to share it. here in the top right corner of the diary, there is a button for getting a shareable link, which gets then copied to clipboard. It can go next to it, we can paste it, and boom, here we go again. So this is how it works. See you in Americi soon.